Hey everyone, it's Allison Sullivan with Stamp Crazy with Allison. I'm going to just, oh my goodness, my nose is itchy. Go live over here on my Border Buddy group on Facebook so that I'm in a couple places. I should be on YouTube too. And I'll just get myself organized here. So, hello, I'm Allison Sullivan with Stamp Crazy with Allison. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia, on the west coast of Canada. So, welcome for those of you who are joining me for the first time, and welcome back, my friends who try and join me a lot, which I appreciate. Okay, so it looks like I am live and all the places I should be. So now I just have to wait for people to say hello and jump on. So I have to get on my Wi-Fi and make sure, and hopefully that'll work. Anyways, hi Keisha, how are you, friend? Nice to see ya. I had to make a decision. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can. Okay, you can. I can hear myself, and I know I'm good. Okay, I think I'm good. Yay. Okay. Oh, hi, Bobby. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. Hi, Mo. How are you? So my husband's out, and he always, I don't know why, the timing of him coming home is always when I'm doing a live. So I had to put my Gracie outside of my office, and now she's just staring at me through the glass. Like, why am I thrown out of here? Hi, Ellie. Well, Gracie, because when Des comes home, you go crazy. So better to have you go over on the other side now. All right, you guys. So I had started. I don't think anybody's watching me over on my Facebook group, but that's okay. Got you guys watching on YouTube. Bobby's on YouTube, and the rest of you look like you're on my page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide myself, and then I'm going to go over here. Now, I made a card today, this morning, to show you, and then about 10 minutes ago, I just looked at it. I just didn't like this card. Do you ever do that where you just go, no, don't like this card? So I'm now throwing together a different card. So we'll see. Hi, Diane. How are you? So we'll see how it goes. So we're going to be using the mixed media florals. It's a suite. It's a big suite. It's got lots of fabulous products in it. And let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to use as my base, I'm going to use Cloud Cover, which I think is one of my, hi Sarah, how are you? Oops, this is crooked. It's going to make you all dizzy. There you go. It has become my very favorite color. I just love it. It's like a bluey, slatey gray, almost like a little Wedgwood. Maybe not quite as blue as Wedgwood, but I love it. And then I've gone ahead and cut 3 strips of Designer Series paper. Now let me show you the paper. So got lots to choose from. So these are the patterns. Remember we used this one in that fault line card the other day? Aren't these pretty? Look at these colors. Love this. This is a really great one because you can cut it in half and then cut it into 4s. So you have 6, so 4 by 5 1/4 basically, and you've got 6 really easy card fronts, and then just stick on a sentiment and you're good to go. And then, oh, this one here is kind of geometric-y. I love these flower ones though. These are my favorites. And then you've got the other side, of course. Okay, which are a little more muted in some cases, or patterned, I guess. Okay, so that's the DSP. So I went ahead and chose a DSP that I thought would go with my Cloud Cover. So those are cut 1/2 inch each by 5 1/4. And then I've got a piece that's a basic white that's 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and stamp this. So I've picked this image here, which is the, Daisy Rudbeckia Echinacea, one of those. I'm going to ink it up with my second favorite new color, Secret Sea. Now, you could use black, of course, but I like the Secret Sea. It's kind of like the new black for me. Oh, you're doing well? That's great. And you're good? Oh, good. Sarah's good. Diane's good. Everybody's good. So let's stamp this here. just like that. See, it's not quite as dark as the black, which I like on it, but it's dark enough, obviously, right? Okay, so let's color this in. So I've got some Stampin' Blends. So I do have the light and dark cloud cover. And then I've got some greens. So I've got Soft Sea Foam, and I think this is Granny Apple. Oh, Lemon Lime Twist and Granny Apple. Okay, kind of mix those. They look nice together though, don't they? And then for my flower, I've picked Peach Pie, and then the Petal Pink. Okay, so that's kind of what I've gone with. So we'll see how that goes. So for my flowers, I'm going to take that dark Peach Pie, and I'm just going to add a little bit of highlight around the edges, and then just here. Okay. Around here. And just going to keep adding a little bit. Right, so I've just gone around, and I'll just show you. I've just kind of given a little bit of color. I'm going to go in with a light Petal Pink. I think that one will be the best. Let me see. I don't know how light it is. If it's too light, I can always add the dark. But we'll see how nicely this blends. See how it works out. Okay, so that's the dark Peach Pie and the light Petal Pink. And sometimes you don't want such a contrast between them that you can, sort of see those lines. So maybe I should go in with the darker pink, but we'll leave it like that for now because they do blend in, which is kind of how the blends work, which is what makes them so great. Oh, who's over there? Hi, Kathy over there watching on my border, buddy. Nice to see you over there. Okay, love, love, love this suite. It came out in January. It's part of the online exclusives, which you can see in my store. And I have a class on July the 5th. So that's coming up. My goodness, that's only like 3 weeks away, I think. So if you want to join the class, the link is in my video today. So sign up for that because I'm going to be mailing the kits out. And your kit's going to have, we're going to make 8 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each. And then you're going to get a goodie bag. With that paper that I just showed you, you're going to get half a pack of that paper. And you're going to get, before I forget, I'll tell you, you're going to get half a roll of the Petal Pink ribbon and a full pack of the low profile dots and a PDF. And we get together and stamp actually online in Facebook. So join me for that. I'm going to grab, this is Light Lemon Lolly. And I'm going to just color the middle of those with that. Now, if you wanted to, you could add a little bit. This is, ooh, daffodil. Maybe I'll just add a little bit where these little dots are, just to give it a little bit more definition. There we go. All right. Now, these little cute flowers, I thought they'd be nice in the cloud cover. So let's, although, I'm trying to decide, do I do cloud cover or do I do like balmy blue? I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess I'll do the cloud cover since I'm sort of committed. I'll share the card I did originally. It's the same design, but I used different colors and different DSP, and for some reason it just didn't appeal to me. So I got the dark on there, and then let's go in and add the light. So just blend that. Are you guys loving the new cloud cover? I just love this color. Okay, there we go. So then I've got, let's see here, I don't need that matte. Let's add our green. Let's go with light granny apple. And I'm just going to add that here. See, there's my husband home. I don't think he really grasps what I tell him about things. That's okay. When I say I'm on a live, you know, you'd think he'd go, oh, I won't come home now until you finish your live. No, his answer is, I'll be home in 15 minutes. He was very quiet coming in. You didn't even hear him, did you? So that's good. I'm going to give him points for that. Okay, so that was, what do we do? On the outside, I did light granny apple, and then I colored it in the rest of the leaf with the dark soft sea foam. And then we've still got some stems here. So let's use the, oh, I got dark lemon lime. I'm not so sure the dark lemon lime is the way to go here, but so that looks actually pretty good. Use that for my stems. Okay. There we go. All right. I think that works. Okay, so there's our flower. It's pretty simple. Oh, hi, Carly. You just got home. Is there a thunderstorm? Did it materialize? Daughter works in Toronto, and we're expecting a really high humidity coming in the next week. And that always leads to horrific thunderstorms, right? Okay, now I'm looking at this. I'm not loving this any more than I loved my first one. I don't know, you guys. Sometimes it just doesn't get you, right? Maybe I should have done a darker blue here. I'm going to go over this with balmy blue. Make it a little bit more tied into the blue on the paper. I think that might help me a little bit. The other thing you can do, if you've got an image like this, is you can take a very light color like Pool Party, or even like a gray, a light gray, and just go around and highlight the outside of your flower, and it sort of anchors it a bit better. All right, so let's start gluing this down. Okay, I'm going to add these little strips. It's kind of a nice design, but I don't know if I've executed the colors quite as well as I would have liked. And that happens, right? I don't know. I don't love every card, but the sun came out. Oh, it tricked you, eh, Carl? Because your daughter sent me a picture of when she was leaving work, and it looked very angry, the skies. Looked very angry, but she says, nope, the sun came out. Well, that's good. Although thunderstorms can be good because it does clear the humidity, doesn't it? Okay, so we've got our little strips here. And then we're just going to add, yeah, that works. We're just going to add our colored piece. Okay, so this is from one of the bundles in the suite. It's the mixed florals, but then you can use the other bundle, which is called mixed labels, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to use soft sea foam. I'm going to grab this image here, and for a great friend. Okay, let's grab that. I'm going to stamp this in. Now, I wonder if I should stamp it in a dark color or a light color. You know how you have one of those? I'm having one of those. Do I stamp it in the dark or the light? Oh, I'm going to go with stamping it in the same color. Oh, soft sea foam will never show up. It'll never show up, right? So I can't do that. Okay. I'm going to have to go dark. So we're going Secret Sky. We'll see. You never know how these things are going to turn out. You just have to kind of go with it. That does look quite black, but that's okay. And then we can cut that out with the coordinating die. There's a die from the Mixed Labels die that will cut this out perfectly. Although, looking at this, it's not that hard to cut out, like a fussy cut. Kind of straightforward. All right, I'm going to move all of this out of the way so I've got some room. And I'll grab my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. And we'll run that through. I hope the table doesn't shake too much. Sometimes it does. No, that worked out. Okay. Excellent. Oops. I'll move this away from where I'm working because it always has a tendency to fall and make a very loud bang. Okay, so there's our little greeting label. And let's use, I pulled out that for a great friend. And I think I'm going to emboss this. I'm going to rub my embossing buddy over this, which should kind of make it so that the embossing won't stick to the stamping that I already did. Fingers crossed. Okay, so then we're going to our Versamark. And we get our For a Great Friend. Now these are not photopolymer, so maybe a little bit more challenging to get the word right where you want it, but we'll see. And I think I'll use white. I hope that that's dark enough. We'll see. Maybe should have done it in black. Don't know. We'll see. Sometimes you just have to play with stuff. And like I said, I'm kind of doing this card on the fly because I changed it all up. All right, so let's heat set this. Thanks, Kathy. It is kind of pretty. I'll show you my original card and you guys can vote. And I'm influencing you, right? I'm telling you what I did and did not like. So now it's going to be, you're not going to want to pick the other one, but you might like the other one better. I don't know. So let's do that. Reading, there we go, For a Great Friend. Embossing always adds a little bit of dimension and just interest. Now you can't see that as well. Oh yeah, you can. I'm looking at the screen. You can see it. Excellent. So let's pull our dimensionals out. Now remember, you guys, you don't have to live in Canada to join the class. We have lots of US stampers that come and they just join us on the day. I can't send them a card kit or goodie bag, but we do send them the PDF and we love it when they come because they just prepare their stuff ahead. So Bobby or anybody else who's on here from the US, we love to for you to join us at classes. Just buy the PDF. Ooh, let's move this over. Oop, it's sticking to me. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, then remember we had those nice, probably could have even used the pink ribbon at some point, but we're moving on. I'm going to grab these really pretty embellishments and just going to stick those on. There we go. Just like that. And then there's our card. Now it's more or less trying to show you a layout. This is another card, not the one I just use this as my layout. Here's another one. You know, this is a very different look because it's a very dark paper on the dark cardstock. So it's kind of neat the way that looks. Okay, but that's not the one. This is the one I made earlier today thinking I would make it on camera, but I changed my mind. It's more Poppy Parade. Oh, hi, Leanne. How are you? Ordered this sweet this morning, breaking the bank on those sweet specials. Yes. Thanks for reminding me, actually, Leanne. Leanne's just saying that the sweet promotion is on, and you could get this. You could get this sweet that we're talking about. This is the mixed media florals. you could get this suite and then pick something from another suite and get it for half price. Or what I've been telling people to do if you're joining the class is buy the individual bundles on one order. So you pay full price for one bundle and you get the other bundle half price, because you'll get the paper and other items in your goodie bag. So you might as well get the bundles for half price. So I don't know, which one do you like? You like the blue one, Keisha? Me too. You like the Poppy Parade, Bobby? Oh, good. See, I never know what people are going to like. I shouldn't assume. I just think, I thought it was a bit, but you know what? It's nice, right? It's not bad. Anybody else got an opinion which one we like better? You like them both? Oh, Kathy, you're so diplomatic. Thank you. She likes them both. Okay, let me show you some other cards using this suite. So remember, we've got this one, which is the, we colored the designer series paper and we made a fault line card. Remember that, guys? And then here was another one. This was from the celebration ribbon. Remember that beautiful ribbon? Oh, love that. And then this was one we made last week. Peekaboo card here. And then lastly, there's this one, same idea, only instead of the rectangle, we've got the, the circle. Okay. Such a beautiful, beautiful suite. You like the blue one, Mo? Keisha likes the blue. Kathy likes both of them because she's being so nice. Okay. Go. I guess it just depends. I just love that cloud cover so much. I think that's what's appealing to me. I just love it so much. Okay, let's go back on camera. Here we go. All right, you guys. Thanks, Sarah. You guys are so fun. Okay, so this is Wednesday, right? I always measure my weeks by my live days. You like the blue dye? Yeah, it's pretty. I'll be back on Sunday, but I have a class to teach on Sunday. And the class is at 10 a.m. So usually I have to go on first. I'm not sure if Angie's going on first or if I'm going on first. But I will do my live sometime on Sunday. It just might not be at 10. So just watch for the notification. I might go early if I can. All right. That's it. Any other questions, you guys? They are pretty. It's such a beautiful set, Bobby. It's really hard to make a bad card. It really is. They're just so lovely with the tulips, or you can use the echinacea or rudbeckia, I guess is what the flower might be, depending on what color you color. I love the fact that we can color it however we want. It doesn't even matter if it's in nature, right? We can just do what we want. I'm almost wondering if this one here, if I could have colored the middle, maybe a crumb cake, maybe brought in crumb cake might have been a nice color for that. All right, you guys. I think that's it. Wow, we were done fast. Okay, well, you guys have a great rest of the day. Hope you get some stamping and creative time in before I see you again. Thanks, Di. See you Sunday. Okay, goodbye, everybody. Have a great rest of the day.